Hello, my name is Ursula Maria Bell and I'm a family constellation facilitator. And this is the third one of a series of short videos about the orders of love, which are at the foundation of the family constellation work and were defined by the father of family constellations, Bert Hellinger. In this video, I will talk about hierarchy and the rightful places. So in the last video we learned that everyone who has ever been conceived and born in a family belongs to the family and has a right to belong and has to be honored and acknowledged. But there is more to it. Every one of us has their rightful place and their special place in this family. And if these places are not respected, sometimes we don't know what our places are. Sometimes we try to take another one's place, consciously or unconsciously. Then this is experienced by the system as a disrespect of the orders of love and as an imbalance. And already we learned that for every disrespect and for every imbalance, there will be someone of a future generation to step in and restore the balance. So, what are these rightful places that we have in a family? Let's start with the family nucleus: father, mother, and children. Usually father and mother are on position 1 and 2. And Bert Hellinger put father on position 1 and the mother on position 2, not because one is more worth than the other, but because at his time, especially, the man was the one taking care financially of the family, and the mother was the one staying at home with the children and taking care of their physical and emotional security. The important thing is that these two serve each other, so one is in service of the other, because if one didn't do what they do, the other one couldn't do what they do. In our modern times, when both parents often are working, there is a danger of confusion of these two positions and a danger of trying to figure out who does more and who has more rights. And this brings all kinds of issues. So whatever we do and whatever life we have to consider that both parents do what they do in service of each other and in service of the family, of the children. And then it comes to the children, from the eldest to the youngest, the siblings. And it is not a question of importance, that one is more important than the other, but it's more a question of responsibility and of taking care of the younger ones, and from the younger ones, respect towards the older ones. So the position and the rank of priority has a lot to do with responsibility on the one side and respect on the other side. Now what happens is that when in the rank of siblings there are siblings missing because there were miscarriages or abortions, or maybe half-sisters and half-brothers we don't know about, then we might feel in a certain position, but underneath we feel that it's not our right one. So for example, if I am the second living sibling, and between my sister and me there have been 3 miscarriages, I'm not the second one, I'm the 5th in the rank of siblings. And only by being aware of this position, my whole way of experiencing life and different life situations can change. Sometimes what happens is that we push the other person from their position. We want to be bigger than our siblings, or we want to take our parents' position, especially when there are separations. Many times it happens that the child feels responsible for the position of the missing parent. And so with this confusion of positions within the family, within this rank of priority, a lot of confusion can happen, with consequences for the present family, but also for future generations. When a couple separates and we have a new relationship, then this new relationship takes precedence over the old relationship. But the former spouse has to be honored and acknowledged. A special case we have in the case of adoptions. The adopted child is always the last in the rank of siblings. Not because it's less important, but because it has less responsibility. And often the adopted child is the eldest one from the age. And often with this comes a kind of feeling of responsibility for the other siblings, or the parents put this feeling of responsibility to the adopted child, and with this can come all kinds of issues. So being aware of where our position in our family system is very important, and not respecting the position can have all kinds of consequences. And in a family constellation, this comes to the surface. So we might understand where a confusion in the rank of siblings is. We might see where a child puts themselves in the position of the father or the mother. And of course, by seeing this, we can find new ways of solution. We could say, step back to our rightful places and see how it feels. And usually there is a big relief when we take back our rightful places for us and for the others involved. If you want to know more about this, or you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I invite you to continue to watch this series of short videos of Ursula Maria Bell. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I wish you a good life in the spirit of love and reconciliation. Thank you.